y'all, Elise here from Just Things with Elise, aka Elise Nicole 85, the actual name of my channel, and I have to start remembering to say that on here. But today I am coming to you with a December expenses video, and it's not quite our budget. It's just listing out all the expenses that we have for this month so that we know how much money we need to make this month. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. As you can see, I already drew my lines out. The last video, I think I didn't draw lines, but then I felt like I was going all over the place, so I went back to putting the lines, and then I'll fill everything out. And also for this video, I do have a special guest, and it is going to be these erasable gel pens by Par Koo. It's a company that reached out to me and wanted me to try their pens and review them. And they also sent me another pack to give to someone. And I'm going to be using the black one, the green one, and the red one. Well, I'm actually not going to be using the green one and the red one. That's for when I actually finish out the budget to make sure that we stayed on track. But these are the pens. Can you see that? There it is. And so again, the company's name is Par Koo, and these pens are erasable, technically. So how it works, and I'll just write on the paper, like you're writing, you make a mistake. These pens erase through friction, so pretty much the heat from friction causes the ink to go away. And so on the end of each pen, there's this little rubber stop thing. And so you just rub across it like you're erasing it, just like with a pencil or anything. And as you see, it goes away. But something that I found out, since it does erase due to heat, I was like, I wonder if it gets cold, will it come back? So I put it in the freezer. I wrote on like an envelope and erased it, and then put it in the freezer for a few minutes and got it back out, and lo and behold, the writing came back. So it's kind of cool just to think of it as disappearing ink or something like that. But as long as you're not in a really hot place, your ink shouldn't go away. They do warn that on the back though of the pen package. It's like if you're in a really hot place, your ink might disappear off of whatever you wrote, and if you're in a really cold place, ink that you erased might come back. So as long as you're not in either of those extreme places while you're using these, you should be alright. And I will let you know how I think they work as far as writing and erasing and all that once we finish filling all this good stuff out. So, for real, let's get started. And so I'm just going to write the dates down. And so this is the expenses for the whole month of December. So I'm just going to write that at the top. December expenses. And you can see right there that it tried to ghost out on me a little bit while writing. And so I'm still going to do the same as doing a budget. This will be the budgeted section, actual, plus or minus. So I'll just write that. And now for the nitty-gritty, to fill in our expenses. And so, of course, the first thing I'm going to write on here is our mortgage. And either last month or the month before last, our mortgage increased. It used to be 15, 25, 21, but now it's 16, 76, 28. And I gotta put my little dollar signs. You need those dollar signs, y'all. Up next, and I only write the dollar signs once at the very top and then down in the total. And then I like to line my my numbers up, so like the cents are in the right place, the decimals are all in the same place, and then ones, tens, hundreds, so on and so forth. Next is my phone bill, and I think it's $55.88. It also changed, but I think that's what they changed it to. Then our American Express card that we're paying off, and we just do the minimum on that right now. We're doing the snowball, and so we have one account that we're paying more to, and then all the other accounts that we have as far as debt, they just get the minimum payments. So now is our electricity, which is $31.10. And another card payment is $26. This one is my husband's student loans. They are taxing. Another card. And I think this one is $48. And we have our gas for the house. Our gas is usually low, but since it's getting close to the winter months, it might go up some since we'll be using the heat more. So I'm just going to put it at 40. And this is our rooms to go. We bought a new king size mattress when we moved into this house, and so that is the payment for that. Then we have our car insurance. And Netflix. We just started back paying Netflix like the month before last. When we moved here, our cable, well, our internet company, we don't have cable, they were having a deal where if you sign up for internet, you get a year's worth of Netflix for free. And so we jumped on that. And this is my student loans. And we have Care Credit. And this is what we're paying more on right now. Mainly so we don't have to pay that interest. If we pay the amount off that we owe before 6 months from when we get charged it, pretty much, you don't have to pay any interest on it. And we use that to take our dog to the vets for the most part. But he's finally done with all of his like monthly checkups and stuff because he's a little baby, and now he doesn't have to go back until he's 1. And I think he actually doesn't have to go back till next July. He turns 1 in January, but I think his next appointment is in July. And we have our Discover. And we are currently paying taxes back. So that is $90 a month. I feel like I don't have enough lines. I do. It just doesn't look like it. But anywho, where were we? Life insurance. We have life insurance, and then I just became able to get it through my job too. So we have both of those. And I would never solely have any kind of insurance. Well, I'm lying. I wouldn't solely have life insurance through my job because it's not confirmed, but it's not a definite that you're always going to be at that place. So just in case something happens that you end up not being qualified for insurance, you might want to try to have some of that on your own on the side. Next we have water. And that doesn't usually like show up how much it's going to be until closer to the end of the month. So I'm just going to estimate $70 for that. That's close to how much it usually is. And then our internet, which is, and this just went up. I don't know if they let us know that this is going up or not. This one is under my husband's name, so I don't see anything from it. I don't know if they let us know it's going up or what, but it used to be $85.13, and now it jumped up to $101.48 last month. So that was a nice surprise. And we have our car note. And finally, little bitty baby iCloud that I use to have more space on my phone so I don't have to go and buy a new phone, because I only have 32 gigs on mine, and I want the iPhone 8 Plus. Like, I don't need the X or any of that. I just want the 8 Plus, but that's still a lot of money. So instead of spending that, I'm just going to spend this little 99 cents for right now so that I have enough memory to do what I need to do. And then when the time comes, we can get the phone instead. But it's time to add all this good stuff up. So let's see. We have, let me move this out of the way. 16, 76, 28. And I never know what to talk about while I'm adding this stuff up. Like, so how was your day? Have you added up your expenses for next month yet? That's a real question, by the way. Have you added up your expenses yet for next month to see how it's gonna come out? And so far, as you see, I'm just adding up like our bills. Not anything like groceries or anything included yet. Uh-oh, I think I messed up. Did I just add 81 or 90? Uh-oh. Let's see. That's what I get Trying to talk and do this at the same time. $241.68 minus 90. Yep, I had already done it. I know roughly how much this should all add up to, and it wasn't 3,200 anything, so I accidentally put 90 twice. So how much, if you can see that, it comes out to 3170, 33. Let's see if I can get this to match up still. And I see it's going like, so it did good for the most part, this pen, while I was writing, until just now. It's acting up on me at the end, but luckily I can erase it. Ha ha ha. Come on. Don't make me erase my line. And I didn't erase it all the way. I did that on purpose though. I was just trying to erase it enough to put it back pretty much. Alrighty, so that's how much we'll need as far as bills, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fit everything on these little remaining lines on here. Let's see, we got groceries. Well, I could add groceries and eating out together, just food, entertainment, gas, tithes / saving, miscellaneous, and my birthday. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll be cutting it pretty close, but I'll try it. Let's see. And I never know what to put for here, this part, so I just gonna write expenses again. Is that a line that I need? Alright, it's okay. And so, I don't need a full line for these. I'm just gonna put food, gas, entertainment / my birthday. Gotta consolidate. Oh, did I say that I was doing this from my bed today? I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm budgeting in the bed right now. I just really didn't feel like being at a table, and it's all nice and cozy in here, so I set everything up so that I could do this from my bed, and I love it. So this is my comforter. But anyway, let's see. We got food, entertainment, gas, tithes, savings, miscellaneous. And so I know definitely it's going to be $120 for gas. Oh, poo, I know what I didn't put and what I don't have space to put. Going home for Christmas. Oh no. Well, I'll do that later when we do our actual budget. And groceries for the whole month, we probably aren't going to spend anything but about, I'll say, $120 again. We've been only going grocery shopping about 1.5 times lately, and it's only been about $100. But just to give us a little leeway, I'll put 120. As far as entertainment, there's a lot of free stuff going on this month due to Christmas and everything. So we're gonna take advantage of a lot of that. But then for my birthday, I do want to go to this ice cream place, probably out to eat, and to this Christmas themed bar, like a pop-up bar that we have down here. So I'll put 140, and that includes my birthday and entertainment for the month. Then for tithes, I'm gonna estimate $360, $240, because I don't know what's going on. I'm getting taxed more or something. My checks have not been adding up lately. And so that should cover tithes for me and my husband for the month. And then as far as savings, I have been trying to take $50 out of each check that I got in, my husband got, and we get paid twice a month each. So that is $200. Yes. And then for miscellaneous, we usually don't really have that much miscellaneous, like anything that falls out of these little categories, but I do like to keep money in there just in case. So I will put 50. So the total for that will be $992.40. For real? Yeah. $992.40. And we shall see how this month plays out. But that's it as far as our expenses. And so everything added together, it's $4162.73. You can see that. So we'll need to earn or have $4162.73 this month. But this is always questionable because who knows? It might be less. Hopefully it's not more. But at the most, I'm going to say we'll need $4162.73. And then we can go ahead and budget for our next pay period, which will be December 1st through December 15th. I've decided to just start going by my husband's paycheck because it's more, I don't know, more steady, more balanced. I don't know. It's mine. It's on Fridays all the time, but it's weird dates to schedule the budget for. So I want to just stick with the 1st and 15th. Well, 1st through 14th, then the 15th through the 30th or the 31st. So that's what we're going to do from now on. Stay tuned for our actual December paycheck to paycheck budget coming out soon for December 1st through the 15th or 14th. I have to stop saying that. I don't know when it is, y'all. But anyway, thank you if you have made it through this whole video. Thanks for checking it out. If you yourself are budgeting and you have a video or any tips for me, please don't hesitate to mention that in the comments below so I can check it out. If you did like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And please hit that red subscribe button while you're at it. I would love to have you here over in my little corner of YouTube. And other than that, I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.